Hi, almost did make it. Something to think about Thursday. Raw and real with Rain Chill. Here we are. Let me just get get it going. First, let me start. Disclaimer: don't get caught up in any words that I might use. They're just words that come to my mind to best describe a topic or my perspective on a topic. You may use a different word, so don't get caught up in the words and that I'm saying. It's late. My mind is like, and I almost like lost track of time. Anyone else's head just been in a blow the last couple of days, and yeah. So don't get caught up in any words. I'm just here to share, my perspective on a topic in hopes that it may give clarity or help someone else on their journey. And I always like to shout out. It goes more into my topic, but let me shout out. Actually, right before I got on here, because I'm like, oh my gosh, who have I really dealt with? Other than my normal people that I deal with, Roseanne. I got my hair, went and got my hair done last week. Got my little, my little stick, keep it up, keep myself together. Picked up a couple pieces from her, paparazzi, and see my girl Kelly Burns, because I got to take care of me. You got to take care of you so you can feel good, because without, you got to make sure your picture's full. But anyways, before I got on, I seen my friend, oh my gosh, my friend Brandon Pinkins, with the travel company I always tell you guys about. And there was these brothers from Rochester. Brandon, so much fun, just life of the party, so great energy. So he has a page called Brandon the Bartender, and actually I didn't know. So next week, I don't know if you may know, out in Rochester there's going to be a bar room battle between bartenders. Definitely something I want to go look at, something to do, check out something different, step out with some friends. He's repping the Cure Bar. I don't know. Go check on his page, Brandon the Bartender. Remember, anyone I mention, I will tag them below so you can check them out. See what that's all about going on in Rochester. And also, I know I have been seeing Lawrence Humphrey. I know he does dogs, breeding with dogs. I've seen their 716 Bully Barbecue. I believe it's their second annual barbecue is coming up this weekend, Sunday. Actually, it's going to be hosted by none other Ernie Bivens, also known as Black Ernie, comedian, well known in the community. He go get up there, crack some jokes. I'm just not going to sit in the front. I don't even know if I'm going to go, because Olivia's been bugging me about a dog. I'm not trying to go up there and leave with a dog. And so, but yeah, something to do this weekend, Sunday. Go check them out. Lawrence Humphrey, I'll tag his page, 716 Bully Barbecue, going on this Sunday. Check out Brandon the Bartender. Also, my normals too. I still got raffle tickets. I appreciate everyone who has bought in a ticket so far for the $10 raffle tickets for a chance to win a grill and a meat package. Drawing is going to be done next month, July 9th. Actually, I should be getting tickets for the showcase. Come check the girls out dancing. Also, keep an eye out, doing some stuff with Chet Bradley and the Western New York Wolves. I'm working with some kids again. Nothing excites me more to get these kids' mind going. So, just excited about that and things that are going and happening, and so excited for things for you to see and experience, for the kids. But definitely check out Brandon the Bartender, Lawrence Humphrey. Like I said, I'll tag them below. Check out the events they got going on. It's summertime, lots of stuff gonna be happening. And actually, they're like perfect examples of my topic. Be strong and take ownership. With whatever, if you're going through something, or when we go through something, even right now, that was something I had to keep reminding myself, to be strong, that I am strong, understand that you made it this far and you've been through some things, but you've gotten through it. And at the same time, like, even myself, like, how many times have you gone through something and then you find yourself going through it again? So at some point you have to take ownership in what is going on because of choices that you've made, which is fine, you know, because we can make wrong choices and have to clean the slate and start over and redirect ourselves. That's where you take ownership of your part that you play in what's going on in your life, even on whoever you allow in your life. Yes, you did allow, and there's some people we let in, and you know, in hopes of, and then it doesn't turn out, but switch it up. What's Ariana Grande's thank you next? On to the next one, you know, which easier said than done. I get it, but that's the part of be strong. Like, you've been through things. There's other even simpler things. We find yourself keep getting into the same, coming across the same problem, same situation. You have to be like, wait a minute, I kind of seen this coming. And what's also is not so bad, like when you go through those things, you can kind of see when it's starting to somewhat happen. Not that it will always happen that way with dealing with people and things, but like chess, you know, you could be kind of like, okay, it could go this way, but it could go a different way, but be prepared for that. You know what I mean? So you've learned something in that sense. You know, think of it, self-control, self-discipline, inner strength, all that is self, you. That you're the strong one. You're the one who has to take the steps. You're the one who has to make the change. You're the one who has to do the healing. And that, you know, kind of goes with that saying. It's worded different ways. You can't control what happens around you, but you can control how you react to it. Again, like a lot of stuff that I talk about is like controlling your emotions and understanding. See, when I sometimes talk to people or like a person and I'm trying to help them understand their perspective of a person, because if you can understand what someone's going through or why or what, not to say that it's okay, and this, I say this a lot, not to say that it's okay, but if you can understand, you can come from a point where you can allow it to not affect you as much because you're understanding where it's come from, that it's not directed towards you. In a sense, be strong. And when you can have that kind of understanding, you can have a lot of more understanding. And so, you know, it's just about being strong and taking ownership of where you are. Like these people that I've mentioned, they're people who took an ownership of their life and went out. Anyone that I mentioned that's out here building a business, building a program, doing something, they took ownership of their life and they went out here and made it happen. They went out here and decided, I'm gonna do this, and you know, and kept pushing and kept creating things, and not saying that there ain't no bumps in the road, there's no falls, but you know, you get back up, you keep going. A lot of the stuff that I say, topics I've already went over, in the collective of all of them, you build them up. And like, that's another thing, because you know, I'm coming up on a year, and I know before, like a lot of people be like, oh, looking forward to my talks and wanting to hear what I got to say. But one, I did it every other week because, you know, I wanted to be consistent with it. I wanted to commit to it. You know, I'm getting close to that year, which is exciting. But at the same time too, because a lot of the stuff that I've been through, and I've been able to help family, friends with, you know, advice or just some things to help give them clarity or a different perspective on what they're going through, to help maybe calm the storm a little bit. But what it is I don't want people to depend on me to do their healing. I don't want ownership of take ownership of your own. Take ownership of your own healing, of your own life, of your own what's going on. Quit putting it on someone else. Giving someone else that power. So with this every other week, it's just a reminder. These are just like little topics and guidelines to help, you know, someone through, or give you that little oomph you might need. But because in a sense, in helping and strengthening another person, you know, for my own, going through my own battles, you know, they can turn around and help another person and change the world. Because I don't want people to, I don't want to keep, you know, keep seeing the revolving door and keep coming back. And, you know, I want people to, I'm here to strengthen you and more to rely in the strength within you, you know, and that how strong you are, because you're just as strong as me. And I'm here to remind you of that. So, you know, and there's so many people out here in the world that people are always looking for that little, some type of information that can connect them to get to the next level of whatever it is they're going towards. And at that point, our paths meet. Or else, because I also, I don't think I've ever mentioned, but like I take this video, I put it on my Instagram, I have Rachel, I put it on my YouTube, so I put it out there for whoever's meant to cross it, or maybe I need to switch some things, because my niece Kylie, I'm so proud of her. She started an ASMR channel, and she's on Instagram and YouTube. It's almost like watching a little me, and I love it. But yes, so I am just so excited. Be strong and take ownership of your life. Realize that, especially if you're watching this, like you've made it this far. If you're going through something, like you can get past it. Even with, I think of like dealing with like the loss, because a lot of people were dealing with a lot of loss over these last couple years. And one thing with myself, I had to remind myself, because sometimes, yes, we should be strong for ourselves. But like for me, I had to get out of the loss of those that are no longer here physically, for those that are, for the kids that are around me, the kids that are still living, but I don't want to get too deep in that. I think more into the second year, I might get into exploring more of my opinion of stuff, or my perspective or findings. But right now it's just about you, building you up to be the best you can be. This, so we can all be just strong and make things happen and create things. And what was something I thought of earlier? Life is meant to be lived, enjoyed, and fill it with experiences, good experiences as memories. And so, but yep, that's real quick. My topic: be strong, take ownership. Check out, go like Brandon the bartender. I'll tag it below. Go check out Lawrence Humphrey, 716 Bully Barbecue. And raffle tickets. If you want to get a raffle ticket for a grill, go towards the girls cheer and dance. Got some things. I can't wait for you to see what more we have going on. And Western New York Wolves. I know there was some dinners we were gonna sell, but I think we're gonna be doing that again. Unfortunately, that had to get postponed, but check it out. It's summertime, a lot more stuff, a lot more people out moving, things to do. So we're definitely gonna have some things for you to do. So keep an eye out. And yeah, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.